Stop. Imagine you're breathing right now, and suddenly the oxygen around you vanishes. Not slowly, not partially, completely. Your lungs fill with air, but it contains no oxygen. Could you survive? Could anyone? In the next few minutes, the world as we know it begins to collapse. The moment oxygen disappears, chaos strikes instantly. You feel short of breath within seconds. Your heart races. Panic sets in. Every cell in your body screams for the oxygen it needs to survive. Within a minute, people start losing consciousness. Some collapse. The brain, starved of oxygen, is the first organ to fail. Around you, people gasp, clutch their chests, desperate for a breath that doesn't exist. Families try to escape to open spaces, but the invisible enemy is everywhere. There is nowhere to hide. Humans aren't the only ones in danger. Birds mid-flight fall from the sky, gasping. Fish in rivers and oceans struggle as their gills can't extract oxygen from water. Death comes quickly. Pets, livestock, and wildlife everywhere struggle to survive. Insects, some of the hardiest species, may cling on for a little longer, but even they cannot escape forever. Forests and jungles seem eerily still. Animals stop moving, some frozen in panic. The natural rhythm of life is violently interrupted. Without oxygen, fire dies immediately. Candles, fireplaces, furnaces, and even raging forest fires extinguish in seconds. Car engines stall. Airplanes powered by combustion lose thrust mid-flight. Cities dependent on fuel-based energy experience immediate shutdowns. Combustion, the engine of human technology, simply stops. Imagine streets filled with stalled cars, planes grounded, and factories silent. Smoke disappears. Flames vanish. Even explosions that rely on oxygen are impossible. The hum of industry dies. The world goes quiet, except for human panic. Water holds dissolved oxygen, critical for marine life. With no atmospheric oxygen, diffusion slows. And fish and marine mammals suffocate rapidly. Coral reefs and plankton, the foundation of ocean ecosystems, begin dying. Entire food chains collapse in minutes. Oceans, rivers, and lakes become deadly. The interconnectedness of life becomes terrifyingly clear. Without oxygen, the balance of every ecosystem falters almost instantly. Plants also need oxygen to respire at night. Though they produce oxygen during the day via photosynthesis, the disappearance of atmospheric oxygen stresses them immediately. Roots and cellular processes begin failing. Crops, trees, and grasslands, one the very food source of life. One start deteriorating. Even in nature, survival is temporary. The collapse of plants ensures that long-term recovery becomes. Even in nature, survival is temporary. The collapse of plants ensures that long-term recovery becomes nearly impossible without human intervention. Cities descend into chaos. Hospitals struggle as patients gasp for oxygen. Ventilators fail. Fire departments cannot operate. Transportation collapses. The world's infrastructure, reliant on oxygen for engines and processes, becomes useless. Panic spreads faster than the disaster itself. People fight for open spaces, for supplies, for the simplest thing: breathable air. Humanity, in all its modern sophistication, is suddenly helpless. Without oxygen, chemical reactions in the atmosphere halt. Lightning and other natural phenomena behave unpredictably. Industrial plants dependent on oxygen for production fail. The air itself seems unnatural, heavy, and unbreathable. Oceans, rivers, forests, and cities all experience cascading failures. A few humans survive in oxygen tanks or sealed environments. Scientists and engineers scramble to restore life-sustaining oxygen. Underground bunkers become temporary refuges. But even these measures are limited. Outside, the world continues to fail. Every second counts. Every breath matters. Even a few minutes of oxygen loss can result in irreversible brain damage for survivors. After 5 minutes, oxygen might return. Life resumes. But the damage is staggering. Animals are dead, forests damaged, infrastructure destroyed, cities are in chaos. Human society faces months of recovery. The memory of the panic, the fear, and the helplessness becomes part of the human story. Communities rethink survival, science races to prevent future disasters, and the world slowly rebuilds. Humanity has survived, but at a cost. This scenario is a stark reminder of how fragile life is. Oxygen is invisible, yet it sustains every heartbeat, every breath, every thought. It powers not just life, but civilization itself. Without it, humanity is helpless. Think of the people who risked everything to survive. Families clutching each other, scientists and engineers racing against time. Heroes emerge in the darkest moments, ordinary humans showing extraordinary courage. Next time you take a breath, remember, every inhale is a gift. Every breath is life. If this video made you think, like, comment, and subscribe to iBeyond for more mind-blowing what-if scenarios that explore the fragility and wonder of our world.